What's good, YouTube? It's Nas, and we back with another video. Road to 700 subscribers, of course. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the Sacramento Kings. And after watching their game against the Rockets and seeing how they played basketball, I just feel so bad for Sacramento Kings fans. And that's not even me disrespecting or trying to downplay the Kings, because as we all know, I think we knew before the season started that the Kings were going to be ass. It didn't matter what their roster looked like. I'm pretty sure a blind man could have predicted that shit. But at the same time, when you got all the key names that the Sacramento Kings have on their roster, you're going to be like, yeah, I'm going to pay attention to this team. I want to see what they actually do. But you can't be real, or you can't be honest and say that you didn't expect the Sacramento Kings to look like this. And really, right now, the Sacramento Kings are off to a 7-22 start. They are second to last, or they're tied for last in the Western Conference, which I honestly expected. And honestly, they're expected to make a lot of trade moves this season, but knowing the Kings, they probably won't do that. And looking at their assets right now, you got Russell Westbrook, who obviously is showing on even his last legs, he is a productive NBA player. He's showing that he should have got picked up by a contender, and Russell Westbrook can help a contender that's in need of a backup point guard right now. Right now, he's starting on the Sacramento Kings, and he's proving his worth right now. And it seems like after yesterday's game, Russell Westbrook, I seen this shit where Russell Westbrook always goes off against Kevin Durant, and that's big a fact. Like, every time you see Russell Westbrook match up about Kevin Durant, it's like he takes that game personal. But when you're looking at the bigger picture, when you're looking at the Sacramento Kings as a whole, you just notice, like, when you have that much, I guess you say, talent on this team, and you're looking at the roster for what it consists of, you just say, like, alright, you got all these big names on the team. Like, are you going to make this work? You got a bunch of guys that would be role players on contending teams, so how would you make this work? Like, how would you want to build around this? And I just feel like there's no building around this roster. Like, let me tell you how they roster. Like, Precious Achiuwa, Dylan Cardwell, Devin Carter, Nick Clifford, who a young player that just got drafted last season, or during the NBA draft this season. DeMar DeRozan, 36. Keon Ellis, who's a trade piece. Hopefully you get a first-round pick for Keon Ellis, because that will help out your rebuild. Drew Eubanks, Zach LaVine, Doug McDermott, Malik Monk, Keegan Murray, who obviously seems like the future of this team, and he's only 25 years old. So Keegan Murray, Maxine Ranford, and he's a French player he's a French player that just came out of the draft, and he's been looking good recently with Russell Westbrook and Dennis Schroeder dotting him in the paint, and he's showing his athleticism. Domantas Sabonis, who's obviously out with an injury. Hopefully you could get a first-round pick for Sabonis. Dario Saric, Dennis Schroeder, Isaiah Stevens, and obviously Russell Westbrook. And I'm not even saying this like the old niggas is playing bad, because they're not. This season, Zach LaVine, I didn't even say Zach LaVine was out with injury right now. LaVine is averaging 20 points per game, 2 assists, and 3 rebounds. And I saw some shit early in the season where a Sacramento Kings fan had to talk shit from the crowd. Not even talk shit. He was just being honest. We do not pay to see you not play defense. And let's be real, Zach LaVine hasn't played defense or serious defense since that season where the Bulls were looking good. And that's just being honest. Zach LaVine is this just scoring type of player that really doesn't do anything else, but he's an elite scorer at the end of the day. So I feel like a team could use that, but I don't think you should give up that many assets to go get Zach LaVine. That's when talking about Zach LaVine. DeMar DeRozan, we all know who DeMar DeRozan is at this point. He's this player that's going to take contested mid-range shots. He's trying to expand his three-point game. It just really never happens. He averages 1 to 2 3-pointers a game, and there'll be this rare occasion where he'll take 6, but he'll only make 1. So when you're looking at DeMar DeRozan, you're just like, what team can use just a mid-range scorer? That's like looking back at the Carmelo Anthony days when Melo wanted to take mid-ranges on the Houston Rockets, and Mike D'Antoni said, fuck no, you're not doing that. And then he got cut after 9 games. So when you're looking at the bigger picture, oh, that's a good shot. I'm watching the game. But when you're looking at the bigger picture, when you're looking at the Sacramento Kings, you're just like, what does their future look like? How do you build around, obviously, this team that really has all old players? Or I didn't even mention Dennis Schroeder, because I feel like Dennis Schroeder probably still has value right now. Dennis Schroeder coming off the bench, he was starting out the season, but obviously that didn't work for them. Dennis Schroeder is averaging 13 points, 13 points, 6 assists, and 3.5 rebounds. Since coming off the bench, it looks like he returned to looking like Dennis Schroeder, because at the start of the season, Dennis Schroeder did not look like Dennis Schroeder, I feel like, if that even makes sense. And really looking at these players and looking at these old niggas, you're like, all right, what are y'all playing for? Y'all playing all hard. I guess they look like they're trying to get their trade value up so the Kings can eventually trade them. Like, that's the only way I could think about the situation what the Sacramento Kings are in, which they are in because their own accord. They wanted to sell tickets, they wanted to get fans in seats, and they wanted to win games. But I think anybody would know that this Sacramento Kings team was not going to win the way this roster was constructed October 17th, October 18th, right before the season started, or even when the season was started. I think we all knew the Sacramento Kings weren't going to be a winning team, and they would be this team where you just tune in to watch and see, yeah, it's a close game. Or we'll tune in to see, if you're a Russell Westbrook hater, if he really has lost a step. Russell Westbrook does not belong in the NBA. That's how I feel like people were going into watching this Sacramento Kings team. And Russell Westbrook has consistently proved them wrong and proved that he still is an NBA level player. Like, Russell Westbrook this season, like I started out the video saying that Russell Westbrook is trying to get his trade value up. Russell Westbrook this season is averaging 14 points, 7.5 assists, and 7 rebounds per game, shooting 35% from 3. Like, his highest percent from the 3 since the 2022-2023 season when he was on the Los Angeles Clippers. So that's just showing what he's showing what he's able to do, and what he's capable to do at age 37, age 36, still showing that he is an NBA level player. He's not ready to give it up yet. And people that obviously was hating on him, shitting on him, talking about Russ is not an NBA player no more, they're just getting proved wrong every single game where he's given a chance to show what he has, because some of the time Doug Christie is putting him on the bench. So I don't know, but maybe this is a rant on the Sacramento Kings, because I'm not gonna lie, I hate watching them, and I just don't like them as a franchise, because it seems like they're never serious about rebuilding when they should have rebuilt like 7 times already. It looks like they're trying to get a consistent point guard now when you had Tyrese Halliburton and you had De'Aaron Fox. So what's going on, bro? But I don't know. But yeah, this is a video about Sacramento Kings. Let me know how y'all feel about the Sacramento Kings down below. Do y'all think they will finally rebuild? You think they will get rid of these old niggas? Let me know down below. Subscribe. What's good, y'all? If y'all made it to the end of the video, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And there's a video right here. I'm pretty sure you're gonna like it if you like this one. And the channel icon's right there if you want to just check out the channel in general. And yeah, leave a like too, because it really helps the algorithm push me out. And yeah, I appreciate y'all for watching this video nonetheless.